It is cold. What's good? We're like 5 minutes from the gym. Game plan is start a new video because I recorded all of last week, but I didn't intro anything, so I think I'm just gonna scrap that. But this week, however, is week 2, essentially. So we got this week, next week, and the following to put something decent together. For squat, anyway, is load up probably 556 today, take down a double. Should be a good time. I'm feeling pretty good, slept all right, work from home today, so like I just got my steps in on the treadmill, plenty of food, plenty of water. I just kind of want to get somewhere, you know? Like I feel like the first half of the block is like trying to get somewhere, and then week 3 comes around and it's like, oh, we're really getting there now. And then week 4, you're finishing off, it's like, okay, let's see what we can do since we've come this far. So this is another session where like I do kind of feel like we're checking a box, but this is essential. So I do need to take it a bit more seriously. Yeah, I don't know. People talk about treating everything like it's a competition. Maybe I'm just jaded. I don't know, but I don't really subscribe to that one too much anymore. Sure, I do take this, you know, serious weight to be serious, but at the end of the day, man, like, it's probably gonna move regardless. Once I get to the gym, I think I'm just gonna film, let commentary Evan take over, and hopefully have a decent session. So I'll see y'all. You look great, bro.
Is that an 875?
No, A64. Oh shit.
What kind of lens do you have? What kind of lens do you have?
The kit lens, cause I'm poor.
Oh, you're a loser.
Just that's it, and then boom, nats.
Well, because we're really, you know how we do the singles and block out?
Yeah.
Comfortably?
Yeah.
Like maybe like RB 7 to 8.
Type.
You could still push it to a week, like a real week 5. Like maybe like 640, 396, 716. That's still like something calm. If you want to do that, you can. If you don't want to, we just, I think it's Josh doing that. Let's pull up with Josh. Then if you're like, man, Karen, I'm not really feeling it, then you don't do that.
Yeah.
But that way you still have the opportunity to get that meat under your belt.
True. Because it's
you know what I'm saying though, right? Like,
yeah. We don't have to overthink shit here. Oh.
Carry with the mental.
Yeah.
It literally does line up like perfectly well.
Yeah. All right. So what's good? I am currently editing this video, but I haven't talked to the camera since like Monday, dude. So yeah, a little update, or big update. I guess the whole point of this video, per that conversation with Carrie, because like that convo was had on Sunday. That convo was had earlier today. We're gonna do a meet. I stayed in contact with Carrie. Like I stopped getting coaching while I was dealing with cancer treatment, which I feel like's pretty reasonable considering, you know, like I couldn't do everything, and so it's just like, why would I like do? I can keep the ship afloat. I could probably hit some PRs and we save some scratch, and you know, just have my time. But now we're going to be hopping back on program, and Somewhat excited. Like earlier, I was actually excited about the prospect of doing a meet for the first time in a while. Mainly because it feels like this means I can finally put the whole like cancer situation and everything that's been going on for the past few months behind me, because it's still just been like a huge mental load. I feel like it's pretty understandable. But you know, that's just where I've been at. That's kind of how I've been dealing with it. But since we're going to be doing a tune-up meet, and when I was talking to Carrie, he was just like, register today. So we're registered today. We're doing the Powerlifting America Bayou City Barbell Bash. What a name. But yeah, 105, because I didn't go crazy and gain a ton of weight. Like I'm 230. I was 234 this morning. So now I don't think it should be anything genuinely crazy to drop 3 pounds. I've dropped much more than that in the past. But yeah, we're looking good. Body weight, 105. Hopefully actually do a meet finally. This should be going down, I think it was January 24th. Yeah, January 24th. So let me show you how that shakes up. So we are here. I've got week 4 and 5 here. And then week 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 is the week of the meet. So we're just going to be training into it because, you know, kind of like per the convo on the call, we're not going hard on this. 640, 397, 716 were the numbers that we dropped. So let me see what that adds up to real quick. So we get 794.9, so like 795 kg. Cool. I don't know. Are there even, oh Lord, are there even QTs for PA nats yet? I don't think that's a thing. You just have to take the bar. So it's not like this is bad, but you know, like first meet after not competing for a couple of years, I'm just kind of wondering if like my ego is going to be like, no, load more. So yeah, those are subject to change. We'll see how things shape up. I'm just going to get through this block because we got the dubs. So hopefully 634 for squat, 391 for bench, and then we'll see about deadlift because singles have just kind of been what we've been doing, like singles with a heavy like back offset of 4. I don't really plan on changing that too much. It was working well. Like I was getting quantitatively stronger. We were seeing the uptrend where like I think before I had to stop pulling, wasn't I pulling somewhere around like 650 for 4? So, and doing that like after a heavy single, never done that before. So yeah, we're trending up. I think I'm just gonna try to pick back up where I left off this block. I just don't really know where we're gonna end up because this is the second block post everything happening that I've been able to deadlift, and I didn't finish out particularly strong the last one. So I don't know, maybe like mid low sixes on the top back off set of 4, and then maybe like somewhere around low 7 for the single. That's not that bad. That's not that bad. I'm okay with that. I'll be alright. But I do think that's all I got powerlifting wise. So one thing I was excited about was for Christmas I asked for a GoPro. And now I have said GoPro, so I want to do some car stuff, man. Like, there's this channel, Miles Per Hour. This dude just reviews a car. He's got a GoPro mounted on his hat, like on some Sam Sulek, but without the mic. And just POV drive. That's not going to be me by any means. I don't really like that style necessarily, but this kind of opens it up. So yeah, I don't know. We'll see how that pans out. I want to play around with it on my car, and then hopefully, you know, once we start going back to car meets, can approach some people about their cars and be like, hey, can I go for a ride with you, see what this thing can do, maybe like try to shoot GoPro rollers, question mark. I don't know, that would be cool. But regardless, I think that's all I plan to talk about this week. So yeah, next week we're gonna be better about vlogging. If I get this video up this week, that means that we're making progress. So yeah, gonna talk to the camera at least in the car before every session, and I don't know, thoughts and all that. Usually, because I don't talk to the camera or the damn afterwards, because I'm dead, dude. I'm usually dead tired. I've worked a full day. Now I went to the gym. Now I'm thoroughly exhausted. I'm not I'm not there. So I'm gonna try to be there a little bit more. And I think that's all I got. So y'all have a good one.